Do 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 do. All right, welcome in everybody to the last pre-race poll I'll be doing from my couch. Hopefully, the last. The office is cleared out. We had a garage sale. We are ready to get my office going. So, the last pre-race poll from the couch. Lone Tree. You know, these night races are hard. I gotta wait so long to start drinking. I haven't, but everyone, cheers. Boom. Taking a pull. All right. Well, welcome into the best pre-race show in NASCAR. Let's talk about all things betting. Let's do the driver rundown. Starting with Kyle Larson. Can Kyle Larson win today? Yes. Yes, Kyle Larson can win today. I usually don't think of Kyle Larson as the best driver at saving his tires, but I do think of him as the best at saving or finding speed. Doesn't always make sense here, or he doesn't always make sense here at Richmond, but he qualified well. He did have a decent long run car, and we can both let's just get a few things out of the way. A and B, practice and qualifying, completely different. So I am judging Kyle Larson's speed based on everyone else in Group A, and I'll be judging, let's just say, Chris Bell off of everyone in Group B. So Kyle Larson was really good. Arguably the best in Group A. So absolutely, I think Kyle Larson can win. Absolutely. His price, 6-7 to 1. I like 7-6 is starting to get in that range where, man, do you trust him? Are there other drivers you trust at short prices? They just might be better over the course of the race. That's all. I think we have to look at fall-off numbers, not lap times for practice. You're going to the race. Yeah, well, hey, Timmy, keep us posted on the weather. Are we racing tonight? I think we're racing, right? I think we're racing. All right, let's keep going. Chase Elliott. Well, Chase, you qualified well. I think you're going to fade. I'm not high on Chase. I was until I realized he pitted. Made some changes. Now he got the car a little better. The sun's out right now. Timmy Tenders is at the track and says the sun is out. I like it. That's great. I don't like Chase Elliott. I have nothing on nor against him at this point. Yeah, that adjustment they made late, I don't know if it was just a good adjustment, Ross, or he just had cooler tires and that's what made him fast. I'll say that. I'm not a fan of Chase Elliott. I got nothing on him nor against him. Ross Chastain. Well, Ross, you fired off about as slow as a dump truck. He was so bad in practice to start, but he hung on. Long talk with Derek in the pre-race poll. And can't decide on this Ross Chastain. He was about 0.8 of a second off to start practice. About 0.8, but he hung on. But did he hang on because he didn't wear his tires down? I don't know. I can't trust Ross right now. He's qualified well here in the past, and he didn't run well. So I that's what I think is going to happen. I don't think he's going to run well. I'm not. I maybe bet on him to win, but not in matchups. I just don't trust him. Yeah, hang around. That seems fair enough, Ross. Yeah, he didn't come out early. Yeah, Andrew, that's a good point. He did. He waited, but still his lap times are way slower. So, but that's a good point. I'm glad you brought that up. That's a good point. Warm with the rain washing away the rubber that was laid down yesterday. Do we think Group A drivers have an advantage? No. I don't think there's any advantage. If there's an advantage, it'll be gone in 20 laps anyway. So I would say no. Alex Bowman. I like Bowman. I think Bowman's going to be solid. Yeah, I like Alex Bowman today. I like him. I mean, there's certain guys, if he's matched up against, other really solid drivers that we'll go through today, maybe don't bet on him per se in matchups, but I do, dude, his win price is damn good. I mean, you're getting what right around 16, 18 to 1. Not bad at all. You think he fell off worse than other Hendrick cars? Yeah. So I think in general, Group A falls off more than Group B just because they're running faster lap times early in the run. I agree. I like him. I have some 45 to 1 as well. Yeah. Old Bob Cornelius agrees. Yeah, that was an insane open. I agree. I like Bowman today. I think he's going to hang around. Bowman doesn't fade very much. He's a guy that works his way up through the field, and it's like, oh my gosh, how did he finish top 10? I think that's what we're going to see today, except I think he's going to be hanging around the top 5 all day. He's just going to be a player. And by the way, late race restart, that guy can win. Bubba was good in practice. I mean, he figured it out. There's a lot of traffic out there. Michael, I'll get to some of these bets here in a second. I'm going to run down every driver, so I'll get to them. I do not like Ryan Preece though, at all. Bubba was pretty good. For him, he ran well here last in the fall as well, so I like that. But gosh, do you trust Bubba? I think here's what I think about Bubba. He was good here last fall because he just needed a solid race, and he was okay with running 5th or 6th or top 10. But Bubba puts like this immense amount of pressure to win, puts it on himself to win, and then he struggles. Like, I think Bubba's going to be fine. I have nothing on nor against him. Maybe a 10th place car. Maybe. I'll kind of run through who I think is top 10 in a bit here. Todd Gilliland was shockingly good. Like, okay. Now, do I think when it comes to race pace that he's going to be there? No. I don't think the race pace is going to be there with Todd Gilliland. But pretty impressive stuff. He's just such a heavy favorite in matchups. I'd stay away. Martin Truex Jr. Well, old Marty looked really good. Way better than 34 in practice. Okay, so what was the price, Ross, that you're talking about? Because I want to talk about Todd and Michael McDowell. He was better than 34 in practice, yes. But the 34 liked his car a lot. Yeah, okay. So, if he does better than Burton, that's all you care about. Okay, Jacob, you selfish bastard. I'm going to keep moving on, though. Martin Truex Jr. Really good. Probably should be the favorite. He held on lap time wise pretty well. He was strong. I like Marty today, but he's priced almost tough to bet, right? And I also thought he was going to be good in the fall, and he was trash. He started top 10 and was running 26 after like 40 laps. So, I mean, Truex is absolutely going to be there all day long. It's just maybe you find a price and I'm live. Ty Gibbs, Group A. Really fast short run, fell off a little bit. Had some good mid like run speed. And then hey Troy. And then I think he's gonna be good, but I'm a little snake bitten by Ty Gibbs. Yeah, I don't know that he's going for wins. I think he's just gonna run solidly all day, kind of top 10. That's what I think about Ty. It's top 10. Top 10 guy. Well, top 5. It depends on the price. Van Tavet. Anyway, I think it depends on the price. I don't love Ty Gibbs. He was good in the middle of his run. He was actually good. He was decent. Ty Gibbs was decent. I think he'll be top 10. Right there, like at 10th. Austin Cindric. Hamlin minus 155 on Gibbs. I'll get to Hamlin in a second. Austin Cindric. Well, I mean, he's better than he's been in the past, but on the super long run, he fell off a lot. But what's going to be the longest run we have today? 60 laps, 70 laps? Like, no one's going to pit in stage 1, right? You just kind of run it out, right? No one's going to pit in stage 1. Give me a fact check on that. Maybe I need to talk about this. Are they pitting? I mean, yeah, I think Cindric, no pitting. I don't think it'd be pitting. I think you just kind of run it out. Like, I don't think you can. Yeah, unless there's a caution, right? Okay. I just want to make sure because I've thought that before, and then all of a sudden they pit after 30 laps. I'm like, what? Yeah, no pitting in stage 1. All right, just wanted to double check. They'll go 75 straight. Yeah, I got you. It's 70. Yeah. Okay. Cindric, but so he'll go 70. He's gonna have fall off then because he was good middle of the run, but fell off a little bit towards the end. Could rain force a change? Now, Corey, I think you bring up a great point. I think that if there's rain tires, let's just say we start damp, or then I think you'll see guys pit, for sure. But who knows who's going to be good on those rain tires? You got to conserve those things. And like, how quick does a track dry? I think it's something to monitor. I don't think you can really handicap a race like that. And it'd be hard. Moving on, I think Cindric fades. Joey Logano. Logano was actually sneaky good long run. I wish he didn't qualify so well because I feel like you're still taking a risk on Joey Logano. He hasn't. Yeah, rain tires for sure will pit stage 1 for sure. I think 100% because the track will dry and they'll want slicks. The first person to slicks is going to be the fastest thing out there. I kind of like Logano. I have nothing on nor against him. I think he could be good, but he fell off a little bit in the middle of the run, but then he kind of found it late, I want to go through. That's kind of a squeaky voice thing there. I'll run through who I think is going to finish in the top 10 towards the end here. I like Logano. Hamlin, gosh, I wish I had seen more out of him in practice. But still decent, I think Dave asked if rain tires are used, are they still considered part of the regular allotment each team gets? I think that's an additional set. I think that's an additional set. I need a hottie toddy. I need to wake up a little bit. That's for sure. I like Hamlin. I think I like Hamlin's car. I don't like his price. I think he's overvalued at this point because in practice he was good. He wasn't great. There were cars that were better than him. Truex in Group E was better. Bell was better. Maybe Brad K was better. I think there are guys that were better. Let's see. Ryan Blaney. Blaney was pretty good. He had some fall off, but he went out there and he ran a lot of laps. He was really good in the mid to late part of the run. Not good super late, fell off a lot, but that's to be expected out of Ryan Blaney. But he really liked his car in interviews in race pace. So I think there's some value on Blaney in matchups and in the outright markets. Let's not overlook this guy. I used to think he was terrible at races with fall off, but he went out there and was the best car at Homestead. He went out there and was strong at Homestead last year. I think that's like kind of turning the page. So I think Blaney could be good, but not great. Yeah. Blaney said, yeah. It's your Bell underwear. Yeah. I might hear in a minute. Let's see. William Byron. I liked his car. Gosh, my best bet was against him Denny Hamlin minus 150. I know it's out to minus 210 in some places, but I think if you have offshores or if you have locals, the screen has like a minus 155. I think Denny Hamlin beats William Byron. I think Byron's better than he's been in the past, but still not great. Still not great. Usually we see a lot out of William Byron, and when he qualifies well, he tends to not screw up, so he stays up there all day. I don't think that's the case today. Starting 13th, maybe he moves up a little bit, but he's got fast guys behind him. And let's talk about Chris Buescher. I think Chris Buescher's going to be pretty good. He had some really clean laps that were late in practice that were phenomenal. So I do think Buescher can be there and be fast all day long. I have him in matchups. I think price has moved a little bit. I took him over Reddick in some matchups. Kyle Busch, I don't know anymore. Who has an opinion on Kyle? What's your opinion on Kyle? I would take anyone. Any opinion. I'd take any opinion. Because I don't know. Practice times, meh. I just don't trust him. I just don't trust Kyle Busch. That's weird to say. I don't trust him. He's not consistent. A pit crew now. Yeah. It's not even the pit crew I feel like that's screwing him. I just don't trust Kyle Busch right now. Like Buescher over I like Buescher over Ty. Let's see, Ty's starting. Yeah. I like it. I don't love it. I wouldn't go big on that, Connor. But I like Busch. I'm not a big. I don't know. I could go either way on Kyle. Ryan Preece, I don't like. He had a great run here in the fall. I don't see that happening again. He was pretty bad in practice. He was pretty bad. Yeah, Connor. Sorry. Yeah, that I played minus 110 versus Reddick. I don't like Ryan Preece. I think he was probably the worst of all the SHR cars. Yeah, worst of all the SHR cars. Gregson. I like Gregson. I thought Noah was good. Thought Noah was really good. I wish it was more of a secret about how good Noah was, but starting deeper, it's going to be hard for him. Short flats are not Noah's forte, but he looked pretty good. And so did one of his teammates. John Hunter. Oh, he fell off like a dump truck. I mean, he was fast short run, and then he wore his shit out and slowed down massively. Yeah, I don't know that you can bet on John Hunter Nemechek even, can you? Yeah, he's got a matchup with Stenhouse. He's a favorite over Stenhouse. I think Stenhouse's value goes away. I wouldn't take like Stenhouse over Nemechek because I think Stenhouse, his value goes away when it's at night and the bottom is the primary line. The bottom will be the primary line, everybody. Let's just make that abundantly clear. Yeah, Connor, I like that. I like Gregson over Preece. Tyler Reddick. I was a little high on him before practice and qualifying, especially the run he had at Phoenix, Vegas, obviously some momentum. Lots of fall off though out of this guy. Yeah, Barry or Jacob, I played that as well. Barry over Briscoe. Jones to John Hunter. Jones had a lot of fall off too. I don't trust Eric Jones. I don't trust him. Yeah, I agree. I think this is about to fade the 45. I'm not high on Reddick at all. I liked him early in the week. I thought it was a good price on him to win, but not necessarily have a great run. And now I'm pretty sure he's going to struggle a little bit. He's still in great equipment. Toyotas are going to be fast. Daniel Suarez, Not as good as his teammate. Lots of fall off. Struggles here. I don't like Suarez. I mean that Wallace Suarez matchup isn't even on the board. Gregson plus 450 top 10 before P and Q. That's a good bet. Good bet, Troy. Yeah, the numbers on that. Yeah, that's 17 to 6. Those are the two matchups. I took RFK against Tyler Reddick at minus 110. Those are gone. Don't play him at minus 190. I don't like that. I don't trust those guys. I don't trust anybody almost at minus 190 in the Cup Series. Corey LaJoie was absolute trash. I don't know if you can even bet on or against him. You can bet Hocevar. Oh, the Hocevar has been pulled, and Cindric's minus 165 against LaJoie. I kind of like that. Gosh, can you imagine laying a price on Austin Cindric? Man, I think that would be ballsy, but I think it wins. I think Austin Cindric minus 165 on Corey LaJoie is a winner. But then you're laying minus 165 on Austin Cindric. Big Ross, no, will not do it. I don't know. I'm there. I could see it. I don't mind laying a price. He's way better. I mean, way better than him. But Cindric, gosh, I think LaJoie goes down a lap quickly. I think Cindric can stay on the lead lap. That's why I think that. Austin Dillon. Let's see. Not what I expected out of him. Not what I expected. He had to pit cooler tires. Maybe that's why he held on longer. I expected him to be better. I think RCR in general is just on skates headed backwards. Don't like Austin Dillon. I used to think Dillon. Yeah, Cindric had a good car at Coda too. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, he got damaged though. That's a little different. I think. Maybe I'm just trying to justify a bet that I haven't made myself. Brad Keselowski. Well, you qualified. What were you thinking? Can we all agree that Brad Keselowski was kind of an idiot when he just ran one lap qualifying? Was with Ross and Briscoe coming out silly in practice. Ross didn't seem to have much fall off. Yeah, Ross was good. We went over this, Troy. We went over this when we started. Yeah, I thought that Chastain was good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Brad K only ran one lap like an absolute idiot, and then he qualified 23rd. Like he thought that was good enough. Stupid. I think Brad K is going to be good. Absolutely, Brad will be good. Well, maybe they did. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't believe it. Kind of a weird deal. Even Todd texted me. He's like, "Was he think he's just automatically out on the next round?" Ricky Stenhouse. I think that this being a night race really hurts Ricky Stenhouse. I think he's usually better when you can kind of search and find a line, maybe the top group. But I think as cool as it's going to be at night, green racetrack, everyone's going to be on the bottom. Whoever can paint that or wrap that bottom is going to be the best. That's what I think. And I think that hurts Ricky. So I think Ricky didn't look great in practice either. Let's be honest. Didn't look that good. Carson Osavar. Well, Carson, you'll probably do a little better. Man, fading Byron Connor is hard. Connor asked Brad plus 100 over Byron. It probably wins, but I wouldn't go big on that. It probably wins, but I wouldn't go big. Byron liked his car too, and when Byron likes his car, that can be scary. Don't like Hocevar. I think that right now we're kind of in a learning curve station with him. I don't even know we can bet. I mean, Hocevar is a favorite over Cindric. Hocevar is a favorite over Cindric. I mean, Cindric looks better. Yeah, those guys, you can't trust either one of them. Can't trust either one of them. I guess you can't trust Cindric either. I don't know. That's weird. I would stay away from that. I can't even wrap my brain around that matchup, to be honest. Harrison Burton. Let's see. Where are you, Harrison? Where are you? Oh, yeah, fell off. Not good. Weird. Who we at? Where are we at here? Eric Jones. Eric Jones had a lot of fall off. I kind of thought he would be better, and I typically like Eric Jones here. Struggled a little bit. I don't like Jones. I think Jones is gonna have a long day. Same with Zane Smith. Zane Smith is gonna have a really long day. He was really slow, and under every circumstance, he was really slow. Now, kind of a tough start to the season for Zane Smith. Christopher Bell. Well, you look the best in practice to me. Big Ross, can we talk about Josh Berry yet? We can in one person. I think Chris Bell was the best in practice, and it's not close. It's not close. But does he get there? I mean, I was talking with a few people that I respect, and they're like, dude, the price doesn't warrant it and all that. Like, I get it. I understand it's hard to win from 29th. And we don't see it in this car that often. He'll have to earn this one. I agree. Stenhouse plus 135 on Eric Jones. I think Chris Bell looked the best in practice. I don't like his current win price. He was also very fast at Phoenix. I don't know if anyone watched that race, but he was a monster. I don't know how to get him on your card because he's been short all week, qualified 29th, and still, I mean, I don't know. You're better off Aaron, I agree. You're better off to take him live. Bell started 22nd and was still a favorite in August. Yeah, that's a good point. But he didn't look this good. We haven't seen him capitalize enough when he unloads like this. Well, what about Phoenix, Brian? I think obviously it's a live bet for him. I think it's a live bet, but Josh Berry, to quote his spotter, Eddie DeHaan, we're going to have some fun tomorrow. That was yesterday during practice. Josh was really strong. Really strong. Got some of it, got some 60. He's been kind of beat around. I took him over Briscoe at minus 130. That's my biggest bet of the day. I think Barry's going to be good. But, you know, he's going to have to go by Zane Smith, Eric Jones, Carson Hocevar, Harrison Burton, Ricky Stenhouse pretty damn quickly. Do you think Larson is too fast this week? I do not think he's too fast. I do not think Larson is too fast and will dominate. No, not at all. When does Josh run out of talent? That'll be a thing. Here's the problem with betting Josh Berry and getting like your hopes up on him. He could disappear. He'd go a lap down early and then never be an issue. Like he might never get there. Like never stay in the lead lap and never even compete this whole race. Like that's a thing with Josh Berry. But you look at his lap times and it's like, whoa, you are as good as anybody. I think you take him to win in maybe a top 5. That way you're properly paid for the risk you're taking. And then don't take him in well, I mean, I took him in against Briscoe. You took Dylan over Barry? You can bet that with me. Just send me a message. I'll take whatever you want on that. Yeah, top Ford's worth a look. The only thing with top Fords is RFK is really strong. What is the top Ford price that you're seeing, Ross? Michael McDowell, boy, he qualified like a donkey. I thought he was good. I think Michael McDowell will be decent. He liked his car. He said he ran out of talent. 14-1 top Ford. Yeah. Barry's been beat up. Like his price is, I think at this point, it's tough to get in on Barry. Like take him over Briscoe. I think he beats the shit out of Briscoe. But I don't know that you can get properly paid because the leaders are going to be coming fast. And if he struggles, and by the way, he's not a super aggressive driver. He's going to need to make sure that he makes passes quick. Yeah, Gregson is better. I agree, Aaron. Gregson is a better play, top forward at 30-1. I would agree. Because Gregson, dude, the guy's a racer. I don't know. That guy, I think he's more talented than Barry. I think I can say that and not feel bad about it. I think Gregson's more talented than Barry. Maybe not short tracks, but as a whole, if you're giving me Josh Berry or Noah Gregson, I'm taking Gregson. Chase Briscoe, I thought he fell off a lot. I'm hoping he falls off. I hope he ends 3, 5, 10 laps down. Maybe doesn't finish the race because I do have a big bet on Berry over him. Ty Dillon, trash. Daniel Hemrick, trashier. Cash Gralla, the trashiest. And then Justin Haley. I actually like Justin Haley. I thought Justin Haley was decent. All right, so top 10. Who do I think finishes the top 10? I'm just going to do that. Larson, Bowman, Bubba, Truex, Hamlin, Blaney, Busher, Gregson? Brad? Barry. Oh, where's Bell? Fuck. All right, throw out someone and put Bell in there because Bell, I think, is going to finish the top 10. It's really hard to finish. It's really hard to pick the top 10 just by scaling the field. Any questions? What do we got? We got an update on the weather. Weather update. Can you parlay that? I think the points leader after the race, current Truex, Gibbs, Blaney, Denny, Larson. I think that Truex is probably still the leader. I think Truex is probably the leader. I think I don't do DFS. No, I'm not smart enough. I would talk to Win the Race and Ryan Stevens or Highline Betting and Zach Haney. Let's see. Stage bet's weird because Gregson stage 2 over Gillen -115. Yeah, I mean, I think that wins. How did you pardon? Okay, so I just basically broke practice up into 2 separate practices and looked at them separately. So in first practice, I think that Kyle Larson and Josh Berry and Chris Buescher were the best in Group A. And then in Group B, it was Chris Bell by a mile. And then Truex. And then Gregson? Am I saying that right? Noah Gregson was like third best. So yeah, group versus group. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Rank your top 5. I just did the top 3. Top 5 from each practice would be tough. I would say Larson, Barry, Buescher, Bowman, Blaney for Group A, and then top 5 in Group B would be Bell, Keselowski, Truex, freaking Gregson, Hamlin. Is that 5? Yeah. Chase. Which Chase? Chase Elliott? I'm not high on Chase Elliott today. I'm just not. Anyone at the track? What do we got for weather? Are they drying the track? What's going on? Who's at the track? Isn't someone out there? What do we got? Are we gonna go tonight? I think we're going tonight just based on the getting some rain now. That's what Bob. Oh shoot, we got more rain coming. Yeah, I don't know. More rain. Yeah, maybe we're not racing tonight. Who knows? I think we are, but I've been wrong before. All right, everybody. Good luck. Taking a poll. No Bubba love. I don't love Bubba. Yeah. I look at everything lap time wise. Race weather thinks we're gonna get it in tonight. No Bubba love. My winner. I would say my winner comes down to Larson, Bell, and Truex. Weird, the favorites. Buddy at the track just sent a picture waiting for intros, and Sky looked fine, but who knows? Okay, thanks, Levi. I'm gonna pick Chris Bell. I have to pick Bell. He looked this good at Phoenix, and he drove through the field. 22nd was not an issue for him. I'm gonna pick Chris Bell. It sucks because his price is so short, but it was tough. I mean, I think Truex and Larson are gonna be his biggest competition. So, all right, good luck, everybody. Cheers. How do we get out of here? Oh, there we go.